It's Monday, hon.
It's Monday. It's Monday. Welcome back.
Didn't you have that same outfit on Friday?
Oh,
Oh,
shoot,
I
I
did
did.
too.
I was
That's
supposed
okay.
to go change.
That's okay. No, I think that's great. Because I had the same shirt on. I forgot my ties.
Oh, we got talking.
So
and
now
we
you
completely
know
forgot.
this is real.
I worked hard to get. Oh, well,
It's
I'll
all
know
right.
that tomorrow. Okay, that's funny. Well, you know, we're all watching the news, and the big question is how long? How long? And you know, David said that in the Bible in Psalm 13. He said, "How long, O Lord?" And he's in his situation. He said, "How long will you forget me forever?" Do you feel like that today? And as I read that psalm, I go down to the end, and it says, "But I have trusted in your steadfast love. My heart shall rejoice in your salvation. I will sing to the Lord because he has dealt bountifully with me." We can trust him. This is his word we go to for encouragement of people that have gone through things before and trusted in God, and he has been faithful. When we go to his word through it all, we know we can trust him. I've had many tears and sorrows. I've had questions for tomorrow. There have been times I didn't know right from wrong. But in every situation, God gave blessed consolation that my trials come to only make me strong. Through it all, I've learned to trust in Jesus. I've learned to trust in God. Through it all, I've learned to depend upon his word. I have been a lot of places. I guess I could, not in the last couple weeks though. And I've seen a lot of faces behind masks. That's right. That's right. There have been times I felt so all alone. But in my lonely hours, those precious lonely hours, Jesus let me know that I was his own. I've learned to trust in God. Through it all, I've learned to depend upon his word. So I thank him for the mountains, and I thank him for the valleys. Thank him for the storms he brought me through. For if I'd never had a problem, I wouldn't know that he could solve them. I wouldn't know what faith in God could do. Trust in Jesus. I've learned to trust in God. Through it all,
Well, it's kind of funny, Bill. I'm going to go ahead and stop. We've fallen into a rut.
Yeah.
Joyce sings, we play. Joyce sings, you talk.
True.
So Joyce said to me today, we should do this song back to back so that, but I said, but the people.
Well, I was sitting here wondering, like, maybe you just didn't.
Pushed you right out because you were late. We just.
No. I
That
was
was
sit-
Friday.
Oh, that was Friday.
Yeah, that was Friday. This is Monday, Joyce.
Yeah.
This is Monday.
I
But
was probably late today.
That's true. But yeah, it's all right. I just thought maybe you changed, but I should have been paying attention. But
It's okay.
go ahead, you're on.
It keeps us from being in a rut. We don't want our people to be, it's like worship on Sunday morning. We have that cookie cutter pattern that we follow, and that's what we call worship.
Yep,
And God's a little more creative than that.
he sure is.
Thank the Lord.
And so is Robert. So we're going to change it up.
I'm
a little.
doing this for
Okay.
you. It wasn't
I know.
my
I
idea.
did. It was my
So you
suggestion.
must be
I'm
the
sorry.
creative
Yeah,
one.
don't blame it on Robert.
Well, I thought that the songs went really nicely together.
did.
They
That kind
did,
of
but
just
we kinda
ruined the
killed
moment.
that
But
mood.
through it all, we'll just trust in the Lord and His Word. That remains the same, though we change things up all the time. The sky's growing darker as the evening draws near. The storm clouds have gathered and the shadows are gone. When our hope has faded, replaced now with fear, tell me, what can we depend on? We can depend on His word. When our hope is gone, we can still depend on. We can depend on His word. When our troubles grow deeper and the desert is dry, and our hearts are so broken that we can't even cry, when our faith is wounded and our joy is gone, tell me, what can we depend on? We can depend on His word. When our hope is gone, we can still depend on. We can depend on His word. When the rains come and the pains come, and we know that they will, we can still trust. He's still just the same. He still calls us by name. We can depend on His word. When our hope is gone, we can still depend on. We can depend on His word.
words to that hymn, and now I got to find it here real quick, but it's an amazing, the words are so timely. When through the dark waters, where'd it go? See, I'm getting old, Joyce. You know that. When through the deep waters I call you to go, the rivers of sorrow shall not overflow. For I will be with thee, thy troubles to bless, and sanctify to thee thy deepest distress. When through fiery trials thy pathway shall lie, my grace all sufficient shall be thy supply. The flame shall not hurt thee, I only design thy dross to consume and thy gold to refine. And then I love the last verse. The soul that on Jesus hath leaned for repose, I will not desert to his foes. That soul, though all hell should endeavor to shake, I'll never, no, never forsake. Great truth. Thanks for picking that song today, Robert. That was good. It was a fun day.
It was fun.
Little different, and tomorrow we'll have different clothes on. So at 2:30 today, Pastor Noah Lang will be doing his podcast, Certain Truths in Uncertain Times. That's at 2:30. And then Thursday we have our hymn sing, which will begin at 10 o'clock. We're taking your favorites. It's $100 for your favorite song. You can call 1-800-453-7942. And no money, no singy. So just remember that. But we're going to have fun doing a lot of your favorite hymns. But we have a special day coming up on May 13th, is it?
I think that is. I just wrote it down, but
May
I can't
13th.
remember. May 13th.
Second Wednesday in May.
The second Wednesday in May,
yep.
so next Wednesday. We're excited because our Spring Ladies' Day happens every May, and that is, we usually have, almost
1,000
1,000
people,
ladies
yep.
here, and we serve them food and breakfast, and we have a great time together, but we didn't want to just drop it. We wanted to be able to minister. So many were blessed through Girl Talk, doing that online. So we have decided to do it online, virtual Spring Ladies' Day, and everyone can be a part, not just those who have tickets. So you're welcome to join us next Wednesday, and our speaker for this event will be Jennifer Sands, and she was just at Girl Talk, and everyone loved her. And so she's coming, and she's going to be speaking with us about from crisis, I forget the title, from the COVID crisis to calm. I think that's what it is, something along those lines.
She's going to talk about Isaiah, the verse in Isaiah, thou keep him in perfect peace
whose mind is stayed on thee. So I'm excited about hearing what she's got to share. She's always a blessing. We're going to have music and worship time just like we do at Spring Ladies' Day. It will be an hour and a half. It won't be all day.
So it starts at 10:30.
Okay.
And that'll be on Facebook Live, Boxcast, and YouTube.
You did good.
I did.
Super. So they can join us any which way, and they can join us the same way they're joining us for this, right?
So please spread the word, share your friends the link for Facebook Live. We trust that you'll join us tomorrow. If you need prayer today, I want to encourage you to between the hours of 8 and 4 every day, Monday through Friday, you can call our guest services desk. There are folks there that would love to pray with you and for you. And now until tomorrow, God bless.